from a food worker point of view, please don't go into the food store the last minute of opening, because go in at least half an hour before the last minute of opening, because last orders is usually half an hour before closing time. Because if you come in at the closing time, you're not gonna be out by the time the things are closed. So yeah, don't do that. Go earlier. There was so many times. There was this once that I was working and my manager was there as well, right? And it was super busy. It was such a busy day. There was literally a huge line outside the shop, and the whole shop was full. Guess what? I was the only one who was making drinks and also bringing out the food and taking the orders and cleaning the tables and washing the dishes and putting the dishes away and giving it to the kitchen. I was doing all of that by myself. In a really busy day. I was running literally, and I was being complained at by the customers. Not only that, I had to bring people in as fast as I could, and then we finally were like, okay, this is the last order. And then we finished taking up the last order and everything. 5 minutes until closing time, there's someone waiting outside trying to go into the store, and I tell them, sorry, we took our last order already. And then I went to clean the dishes. I went to wash the dishes, okay? And my manager lets them in! I was so annoyed. Yeah, so my manager let them in the shop. And then, so they started sitting down. And then my manager told me, it's just like, you know, we still have 5 minutes. They can order within 5 minutes. So I go up to the table and I'm like, hey guys, we're closing in 5 minutes. So if you guys can like, order within the 5 minutes, that would be helpful. They take freaking 20 minutes to decide on an order. So I was just like, I'm not taking this order anymore. So I went to my manager. I was just like, look, you let them in. They want some stuff. You go get it. I can make it for you, but you do it. I'm going to start closing up the rest of the stuff. So I was washing the huge pile of dishes. I was washing the huge pile of dishes that was like stacked up from the busy night. And washing it. And then, what's it called? My manager got the food, like took their order, got the food, gave it to them. And like, I was meant to be clocking off in 10 minutes after they took their order, right? So I was meant to be clocked off. They finally leave. My manager's just like, can you stay for 15 minutes longer? I'm like, fine, you better pay me for it. So then I was standing there, and then I look at their table. They purposefully made a huge mess. You know what they did? They ate the food. They left a corner of the food. They even smeared it on the table. They also threw, like, they had one thing on the floor. They had stuff on the floor as well. So I just looked at it, looked at my manager, and I was just like, yeah, sir, wasn't last order 8:30, not 9 p.m.? And then my manager's just like, okay, I'm sorry. I was wrong for letting them in. I should have listened. And I was just like, please. But yeah, so like literally, so I remember that happening, and it was like a really, like I was really mad at the manager after that day, and I literally gave them a piece of my mind afterwards. I clocked out like afterwards, and I literally said to the manager, I was just like, I have school tomorrow. I need to be awake in 6 hours. And then I was still at the shop because I had to close down and you know, put away all the chairs and everything as well. And I gave them a piece of my mind. Yeah. せーの、マニー、マニー、みんなで一緒にマニー